Well, ladies and germs, it's official. I've sold the hot dog cart business. Not because it was failing, not because it wasn't good, business wasn't good, not because of any of that. I sold the hot dog cart business because I quit drinking and I quit smoking last November. And as such, owning a business that, caters to the nightlife party crowd, the drinkers and the smokers, made it difficult to quit. Or I thought it would be difficult to quit. I need to shave, don't I? Need a good trim. Anywho, so I sold the hot dog cart company. So it's needless to say, hot dogging with Dan is going to change. And hot dogging with Dan, I haven't quite come up with a new name for the channel yet. But here's what we're going to be doing from now on, right? Because what am I doing? I sold the hot dog cart business. I quit drinking. I quit smoking. So what did I do? I mean, what does anybody do in that situation? You have no job, no income. You quit drinking. You quit smoking. What does anybody do? Well, I bought a bar. I now own a bar. As of 2 weeks ago, this is my new venture. What you're looking at here is Empire Street Bar and Grill. Right next door, let me flip this around. You might be able to see the sign up there. Lucas Oil Stadium. Indianapolis Colts. Lucas Oil Stadium. This is the bar that I bought. Going into the kitchen, it's dark, I didn't turn the light on. We're gonna pass that up for now, we'll worry about that later. So what possessed me to buy a bar? Well, I quit drinking, I quit smoking. Oddly enough, I found it quite easy to quit drinking and smoking. Even after selling my business, my hot dog business around here, we got an outdoor patio. All of these, it's kind of chilly today, so I'm gonna leave them down, but all of these awnings open up, and that's Lucas Oil Stadium right back there. So imagine what game day is gonna be like here. We've got the old, this patio build was actually sponsored by our local distributor of this brand. They built this entire patio with all these awnings for the previous owner. There's a stadium there. Nice little parking lot for a downtown area. We got some pool tables coming in. We got some darts coming in. These tables are going to disappear and they're going to get replaced by pool tables. Got darts coming in. We got a little bar back here. Yeah. So anywho, what possesses somebody to buy a bar? Well, it was a deal that I really couldn't pass up. And after I sold the hot dog business, I found myself bored sitting at home, and I would end up at the bars downtown at the bar anyway, just hanging out. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke. Sure, but you don't have to drink or smoke to be a business owner, right? So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. We have we're in downtown Indianapolis. You can follow the bar. We haven't opened yet. We're not open yet. We're not open until May 8th. May 8th is our grand opening. Right now, we're trying to work on getting little things put into place here and there. We're still working on getting the liquor license released from escrow and that whole bunch of legal crap. So we can't buy liquor yet, but we're ready for it. We had to put in. We spent the past 2 weeks putting in POS systems, putting in the blue liquor shelves here. Getting ready for that, getting ready for the alcohol. We're kind of changing things around to meet our own needs. We're going to be doing karaoke. We got this little DJ booth and a stage for karaoke. I mean, we're making our own little changes here and there to, make it our own. But for the most part, we spent the past 2 weeks building out our POS system, building out our inventory, building our menu for the food and the drinks, which you can find both menus on our Facebook page. It's Empire Street Bar and Grill, downtown Indy. The previous owner has his Empire Street Bar and Grill, but we are Empire Street Bar and Grill, downtown Indy on Facebook. Make sure it has the downtown Indy at the end of it. That's us. We're keeping the same name. It's a solid name. We are on Empire Street at the corner of West Street and Empire Street. So I like the name. Many of you who followed me for years know I used to own a limousine company back in about around 2010. Called Empire Limousine. My license plate has said Empire ever since. I've had a license plate that said Empire ever since. So this being Empire Bar and Grill on Empire Street, it just made sense. Everything about this deal just made sense to me, and it just said do it. I'm not going to go into specifics on the deal, the financials. I'm not going to get into that on this channel, but I would like to bring you guys along on some of the day-to-day. Like I said, right now it's a lot of paperwork. I'm sitting at this little laptop down here a lot of the day, trying to get everything set up online as far as our POS, the back office of our POS system, setting up our online menu for the local hotels to be able to order from us, carry out. Just different things like that I'm working on with the computer. So it's not a lot of cool, awesome stuff going on right now. We are, however, working on redoing the face of the building. And I know billiards is spelled wrong. There's a couple of, ran out of stencils, so I got a couple of space fillers in there. But we got stencils here. We're going to put this across the top of the building. On the face, on the front of the building, we're hanging flagpoles across the front of the building. Just little things like that we're doing to make it our own. And when I say us, me and my best friend Aaron Veach, the other bald guy that you might have seen in a few of my videos previously, went to Vegas together a few years ago. I know I posted a video on that, but he and I went in on this together, and it's going to be an adventure. So tomorrow is going to start a wild week. We've already hired staff. We've got staff hired. We're going to be doing training on Tuesday. Tomorrow we have pool tables and dartboards getting delivered, hopefully. Grand openings. So we're doing a soft opening on Wednesday, friends and family, and then we're doing a grand opening on Thursday. It's going to be a wild week. I'm going to try to record every day this week. Of course, you guys know I don't have a great track record with sticking to that stuff, but I'm going to do the best I can, because this is going to be a journey, and I really want to bring you guys along with me. I started just a hot dog cart, 6 years ago, just filming people at my hot dog cart while I was working the hot dog cart. A lot of you have followed me through the years, and you watch that you watch that transition from being just a hot dog cart, and a lot of you have watched that transition from me going from running a single hot dog cart outside of the Wild Beaver, to hiring people, to hiring a manager, to having multiple locations, to having multiple carts, to having, at one point I had a brick and mortar. I mean, there's a lot of you have followed that transition with me, and now here we are. I've my friend and I, my partner and I, we've been talking about this for my business partner and I. We've been talking about this for 15, 20 years now, and so owning a bar. We're gonna own a bar. This is what we're gonna do. We can't wait till we get our own place. We've been talking about it for 15, 20 years, and now that it's finally coming to fruition, and a lot of you have seen my progress, going from, like I said, that little hot dog cart on the corner outside of the Wild Beaver, to building that business over the years, to selling it, and now having this. The growth there. It's been a journey, and we've got a long journey to go. It's going to be a fun journey, moving forward too. So that's what I've got going on. I need a new name for my channel. Obviously, I'm not hot dogging. We do have hot dogs on the menu, by the way. We have a hot dog and we have a bratwurst on our menu, along with other bar foods. Like I said, go to our Facebook page to check out our menu. I posted the menu on our Facebook page, Empire Street Bar and Grill, downtown Indy. So you can go check out our menu on our Facebook page. But I need a new name for the channel. Whether I could just go with my name, pull the old Roman Atwood and his laundromat, if you follow him at all, or the Paul Cafaro, or I could just put my name as a channel name, or if you guys come up with some creative stuff, post it in the comments. Post a new name in the comments. And what do you think I should name the channel? Like I said, it's really just going to be about owning this bar, and what I can and can't do, with what I should or shouldn't do, with what decisions I make, what paths I take, the journey of owning a bar. So stick with me. I appreciate all of you who follow me. It's been a hell of a journey. It's been wild. I never would have seen myself sitting here at a bar, in my own bar. Never would have seen that. I never would have assumed it would be, now that it would be. It's just wild, especially after I quit drinking and smoking. So this is just it's a crazy journey. But I appreciate all of you who follow me, all of you who support me, all of you who, stick by me and keep watching my videos, even when I don't finish a series that I say I'm gonna finish. This video stuff gets hard when you're, doing daily life too. If I were making money, millions off of this stuff, like most of the big YouTubers, it would be a lot easier for me to justify. But I got to focus on paying the bills first, and sometimes videos get put to the side. So, on that note, like I said, just leave your comments below if you want, to pitch in and have a good idea on what I could name the channel. Nothing negative, nothing stupid. I don't need sarcasm. I don't deal with negativity. But if you have a good idea, post it down below. Let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next one.